invite Mr. Abdullah Charian on behalf of the Front of Nations for Self-Determination, South Turkmenistan National Unity Front, and South Turkmenistan Human Rights Center in Canada.
To Ahwazi Democratic Popular Front, Honorable Abu Sharif Ahwazi. I congratulate 23rd birthday anniversary of Ahwazi Democratic Popular Front at the bottom of my heart, and I bow for the memorial of all fallen Ahwazi Shahid freedom fighters. Today is a day which marked the 23rd anniversary of Al-Ahwaz Democratic Popular Front. And it is the signed history of 23 years hard, intensive, argumentative, but committed, collaborative, organized, and sacrificed work to create more stronger ADPF and to implement a thorough, comprehensive, and inclusive program of Al-Ahwaz that is capable of functioning in various directions of stages of its ethnic, cultural, social, political life, and fight to win the victory toward attaining basic human rights, freedom, democracy, and the foundation of independent nation-state of Al-Ahwaz, and to work to surrender the national land, national rights, and national voice of people to them. Today, we are here to celebrate it together as a representative of 5 great non-Persian nations: Ahwazi Arabs, South Azerbaijani Turks, Baluchs, Kurds, and South Turkmenistan. Or in other words, behalf of more than 55 million minorities of so-called Iran. We are here to say it strikingly confident and to emphasize once again that our being and existence as a member of the Front of Nations for Self-Determination, FNFST, have to mark the end of the present theocratic, chauvinist, and racist regime of Iran. We are going to bring about a major change that now is not far in our alien, heart-measuring distance, or not so long as our past years in exile. We are going to bury the dictatorship of Persian Iranian forever in Al-Ahwaz, South Azerbaijan, South Turkmenistan, Balochistan, and Kurdistan. FNST coordinates and conducts collaborative political works of each member towards self-determination and independence of non-Persian nations from invasive and aggressive regime of Iran. FNST monitors and carries all relevant political knowledge, diverse national work traditions, and national experiences related to the past and present ethnic, cultural, socio-economic, and political struggles of non-Persian nations, and also international wisdom and practice to deliver a democratic capacity for decision-making, and to that end, to provide relatively transparent national capability to define and decide what needs to be done. FNST believes in conscious, understanding, and inclusive approach towards non-Persian nations' needs, and deeply respect and support the will of all non-Persian nations in defining their destiny into their shiny future that will be attained only in the free land of Ahwazi Arab, South Turkmenistan, South Azerbaijan, Balochistan, and Kurdistan. FNST website, fnst.org, FNST Historia Foundation. I am a Turkmen. Ahwazi Arab, South Azerbaijani Turk, Baluch or Kurd. But I am not Iranian. And I insist on constant fight against political indifference that out of the boundary of our motherland and waiting time of exile persist to manipulate our revolutionary minds and thoughts. We cannot be indifferent when from any corner of our land we can hear, to feel, to imagine, and to touch the outcry and the pain of the insecure lives of our father, mother, sisters, brothers, children under the torture and genocidal actions of Persian-Iranian regime. We need to be accredited into ethnic cultural belongings and beliefs of our nations, and it must be the only alternative of our contemporary life and work. Our enemies of so-called Persian-Iranian regime at many times and at many ways conspire to astray us from the right path, main concept and true political direction of our struggle, by debuting or making possible the appearance of the many manipulated and racist conspirators. They are too busy by redressing overused and confused ideas of the past. They want us to give up. They want us to forget about the murdering of our national voice, integrity of our nation, our land, our language, and our freedom, to prevent and suppress the independent movement of non-Persian nations that is committed to make significant in the lives of 5 nations. Nationally identified demands that now lead our people toward creating a national and inclusive, a democratic and sovereign state. The way that we aim to pass through it is thorough and relevant. But it is the uneasy path to step on it. Who wandered with, ready to give up the most precious value that each man or woman can have only once. The price that also were paid by our fathers and forefathers ahead of us many years ago and for many times. They, our enemies, have governmental power, reactionary international allies like China or Russia, billions of money, and high-paid locally and worldwide killers to smother our voice. However, it is what we are fighting for, empowered with, drowned in, and derived from, to define and conclude the historical and humanity will of our ancestors in their fight for equity, social justice, and independence. Once again, in our last fight, FNST accepts and respects UN resolution, United Declaration of Human Rights and other international laws, and strongly condemns all reactionary and invasive policies of chauvinistic regime of Iran for attaining nuclear bomb. FNST strongly believes that reactionary and terrorist regime of Iran must be stopped and refused to obtaining any kind of atomic bomb. and it is ready to cooperate. FNSC is ready to cooperate with all legitimated international communities toward complete deprivation of Iranian regime of nuclear bombs and to assist to cease its existence. The Charter of the United Nations, signed in June 26, 1945, in its particular chapters 1 and 9, notably stressed that the right to self-determination is for all the people of the world, without exception. And certainly, the Ahwazi Arab numbers more than 8 million. South Azerbaijani Turks number more than 25 million. South Turkmens number more than 3 million. Beluchs number more than 4 million. Kurds number more than 8 million. Are an integral part of the same people of the world. Ahwazi Arabs are the owners of the wealthiest region of so-called Iran, which produced more than 80% of Iranian imported oil and butchered world wealth without having even a clear water to drink, or a normal shelter to live, or a minimum wage paid job to work in their motherland, Ahwaz. Resolution of UN General Assembly of 33rd Session 63 Plenary Meeting of November 29, 1978, according to the 17-point article of welcoming the Solomon Islands, welcoming the independence of Solomon Islands. Point 2 indicates UN reaffirms the legitimacy of the struggle of people for independence, territorial integrity, national unity, and liberation from colonial and foreign domination and foreign occupation by all available means, particularly armed struggle. FNST congratulates 23rd birthday anniversary of Ahwazi Democratic Popular Front to Ahwazi Arab people, its members, and all Ahwazi Arab organizations. FNST believes in committed, confident, decisive, and collaborative fights of Ahwazi Arab nation for self-determination and independence of Ahwaz, and stand to end against Persian chauvinistic regime of so-called Iran. Long live Ahwaz and Ahwazi Arab nation. For basic human rights, freedom and democracy in Arafat. For free and independent land and state of Arafat. Front of Nation for Self-Determination, South Turkmenistan National Unity Front, South Turkmenistan Human Rights Center. Thank you.
Now I'd like to welcome Mr. Mohammed Al-Khatib on behalf of the Syrian National Council, representing the Syrian opposition.